Ako po si Coach Tony. Welcome mga kaputbol sa isa na namang edisyon ng One-on-One with Kapitan, si Cap Tony. Sana po lagi kayong safe dyan sa inyong pamamahay. Sana madagdagan ng second wave ang nararanasan natin ngayon para hindi kumalat ang COVID-19. Mamaya po sa ECQ Kwentuhan, atin po makakausap ang number 4 pick ng 2020 MMCSL Draft mula sa Levels American Football, si Martin Ikemura. May mga grupo na nagsusulong ng Constitutional Reforms. Okay? So mamaya po, papaliwanag ko kung anong connection niya. Kaklarify ko, hindi po ito political post. Yung tax na kinikita ng isang probinsya o yung region, pinapasa pa sa national government. So, hindi ko na-discuss kung paano inahati yan o binabalik sa binabalik sa probinsya yan, pero napakaliit yan. Under federal parliamentary, 80% ng tax ang mapupunta sa probinsya, then 20% lang sa national government. Ngayon, sa party system naman, actually walang problema kung ilang party system yan. Kung manalo ka as majority o manalo ka as minority. Kung governor ka ng isang probinsya, kung hindi ka maging part ng majority, hindi ka mamblema sa fundings ngayon, sa pondo ng iyong probinsya. Kasi ikaw na mismo ang maghahawak ng pondo mo. Okay? So mas malaki ang pondo mo ngayon. So kahit hindi kagaya ngayon sa nangyayari sa unitary system, sa mga congressman, ganyan. So pag hindi ka majority party sa mga lumalakad ng funds, maliit lang ang mabibigay sa yung pondo kasi wala ka sa part ng majority. Okay? Pero dito, kahit hindi mo kapartido ang majority, kahit minority ka, yung tax ng probinsya mo, ma-maximize mo dun sa loob lang ng probinsya mo. Okay? So, isa pa, lalabas na makikita natin kung sino yung magaling na politiko dito dahil malalaman natin kung gaano siya kagaling magpa-anda ng isang probinsya. Dahil may funds, kukuha siya ng mga foreign direct investor para sa probinsya niya. So magkakaroon ng trabaho ngayon doon sa probinsya niyo. Then yung mga kababayan niyo na nasa Manila, doon tumira, possible na bumalik sila doon sa area niyo para doon magtrabaho. Dahil may mga planta na tayo doon, may mga offices. So, example natin, parang si Iloilo, sakali, so, magiging Metro Bacolod, Bacolod City. Meron na siyang malaking pondo para mag-create ng mga jobs, infrastructure. So, malaki yung maitutulong yan. Kung sa sports naman, last week may pinost akong tungkol sa bagong gawang stadium sa Wrocław, Poland. So konting research, sila, semi-presidential with parliament system din. So sa Wrocław may pondo sila. So ibig sabihin, may pondo sila pampagawa ng stadium na yun. So ibig sabihin, naka-concentrate sa kanila. So maraming nag-i-invest dun sa lugar na yun. Kaya malaki ang pondo nila pampagawa ng facilities na gano'n. Kaya malaki ang American football dun sa bansa na yun, sa part ng Europe na yun. Poland, Germany, yan. Dito sa atin, kung mangyayari yun, shoutout nga pala sa Davao Legionnaires. Kung magiging isang state ang Davao, so yung pondo nila, may sarili silang mga planta, malay mo, si Apple o si Microsoft o ng mga planta dyan, Samsung. So, lalaki yung funds nung area na yan. So possible na yung hinihingi natin, Davao Legionnaires na pondo request, since may community tayo dyan ng sports, flag football or tackle football, mas madali tayong lalago dyan kasi masusuportahan tayo ng local government. Hindi kagaya ngayon. Hindi makakapag-decide ang local government nyo dahil yung funds nila magagaling pa sa national government. Hindi kagaya sa federal parliamentary, hawak nila ang 80% ng inyong pondo. Isa pa po sa pinupunto ng mga nagsusulong ng federal parliamentary system is yung foreign direct investment. Sa existing kasi natin ngayon na unitary system, 1987 Constitution, may inalat sila na parang 60%, 40%, 60-40 na ownership, which is medyo malabo yun para sa mga foreign investor na pupunta dito na maghahanap pa sila ng partner para maging 60% owner ng company. Diba? Hindi mahirap to para sa mga gustong mag-invest sa isang country. So kaya tayo nagkakaroon ng problema sa pagigayat ng mga foreign investor. Ngayon, kung i-open yan na sa pamamagitan ng federal parliamentary, isipin nyo, karoon sila ng mga direct company doon, direct investment ang local government doon. Mukhang magiging possible yung pagbiyahe natin ng Manila o games, ganyan. Kasi sponsored sila. So since malaki ang magiging pondo ng isang probinsya, so magkakaroon sila ng konting allotment. Hindi na konting allotment. Baka mabigyan pa tayo dyan ng pondo pang paggawa since may community kayo. Davao, sa Davao Legionnaires, Bacolod Generals, medyo malalaking city na yan. May mga investment na yan, pero hindi naman ganun kalaki dahil yung mga pondo natin napupunta pa sa national government. Okay, under federal parliamentary, sa tingin ko mukhang mas malaki ang chance natin na mag-grow ang sport. Dun sa mga nagtatanong kung ano yung sinasabi ko tungkol sa federal parliament system, bisitahin nyo yung correct movement sa Facebook. Again, kikigyan ko po, hindi po ito political subject na inanok sa inyo na iboto nyo or supportahan natin yung government. Of course, supportahan natin yung government. Pero, syempre, kailangan na po ng changes dahil matagal na po tayong medyo nahihirapan sa ganitong sitwasyon. Okay? Next po, okay, kasapin na natin sa ECQ Kwentuhan ang rookie mula sa Rebels American Football. Shoutout nga pala sa poging to. Si Tito BJ Padua. Okay, shoutout. Sana lagi kang safe. Mas madali kang madadapuan ng virus dahil matanda ka na. Hindi, joke lang. Peace lang tayo. Again, welcome po natin sa ECQ Kwentuhan, Martin Ikemura. Okay guys, i-welcome natin ang number 4 pick natin sa MMCSL mula sa Rebels Football, si Martin Ikemura. Ayun. Basta Martin?
Yes.
Ano bang pinagkakabala natin ngayon? Ano bang ginagawa natin ngayon? Mukhang umaba na yung buhok mo
Oh, nga sir. I bought this gym. I mean, not gym. I bought this bench set, tsaka weights to keep in shape, strength and conditioning. So, Chief BJ wants to always is always encouraging us to keep up with strength and conditioning. So, some of the ways while we are at home is to lift weights, which we are showing each other during the group chat. You know, if we're gonna do diet plans from each other. So.
Yan, tama yan. Kasi ganun din sinasabi ko sa mga ibang players na dapat maging active pa rin kahit wala tayong ngayon, wala tayong sports activity.
Yeah, oo nga eh.
Haba nito.
We just dream about going back to playing football, you know. as much as we want to. Every Saturday we talk about what maybe some new plays or what would happen. It's just how much we all want to play football, we just can't.
Saan ka ba umuwi ngayon? Kamusta dyan sa area nyo? ECQ, kamusta dyan sa...
The gig, sir. Lakeview Manors. Okay naman po. It's all right.
Maigpit ba?
Very.
Maigpit?
Hindi naman, sir. No, they're very lenient actually, and I only go out for groceries and jog around the condominium pag may time. But either that, I'm working from home during the weekdays, and then after that, after 5 o'clock, I'll start working out. Maybe playing the guitar.
Ano bang trabaho mo? Ano bang ginagawa mo ngayon?
I am an HR manager for a IT company.
Okay. So, dapat pala ikaw ang nag-i-interview. Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Mukhang naiba ang table ngayon. Ikaw muna yung interview ngayon. Saan mo narinig yung American football dito sa Philippines? Dito ka ba nag-stay originally or...
Okay, so the story was, no, I've heard about it. A few people were recommending it to me, but I didn't actually really thought that it was, this big of a community in the Philippines. So what happened was, I was playing this workout group that I used to play, that I worked out with at BGC called Suns Out Fitness, was playing flag football on Sundays, and then they invited us out to the blue pitch where other teams would join and play. And so, you know what, I used to play, I love football, of course. So I went out and I went to the blue pitch, and I've seen that, wow, there are a lot of people playing flag and they're making legitimate plays and they're like routes and stuff. So these people know what they're actually doing. And so I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. And at the end of the night, I forgot that one guy, he's really tall, and he was the one who we had to pay the 200 pesos to. But I kind of seemed foreign as well. But he was like, you used to play, Martin or Ikemura. He was like, you used to play, didn't you? And I was like, I played a little bit of Pee Wee back in the US, and a little bit in high school, just a few months. But then I got transferred out in a different school and went back to Japan. But I loved the game, of course. And he was like, you know what? They have legitimate football teams actually, that play really tackle. If you're more into that, I'm like, so he was throwing some names out, and I actually didn't know who to approach at that time. So when I posted the story on Instagram, one of my friends, that's a college mate of one of the team captains, Jack, is actually a co-worker at Yondu. He was like, oh, you play football too? Because I know the team captain of a Rebels team. And I was like, no, I actually just played one night here at Blue Pitch. And they were like, you should try out for this tackle team. Actually, they're going to have a tryout soon for the upcoming league next year, something like that. And so, boom, I went to try out. They're like, welcome to the team. I'm like, okay, this is really nice. And I met everybody else. So,
okay. Kamusta naman yung unang salang mo? Yung unang...
it was okay. It was pretty good. I'll tell you this much: they kind of go easy on you, but they don't. Parang
sasabihan ko muna nila.
Agad, alam mo na yung salpa ka sa crucible. Just to feel you out, but they put on pressure. I like it because they put on pressure, and when you do Oklahomas and other drills, and when you scrimmage, they won't do this whole how can we say this, baby feeding or baby yung tropa hits, yung mga ganyan. So they actually put on the heat, and then basically I think that's basically a test or a crucible. So when you go in, you'll actually feel that, okay, these motherfuckers motherfuckers don't play, you know, they play for real. And if you are going to not turn it up to the next level, to whatever level that they're on, then you can probably, you can probably play something else.
So, nag-hesitate
So
ka.
it actually,
Nag,
at first a little bit, yes. At first I was very hesitant a little bit. I was like, okay, man, all right, I'm getting, you know, these people are gonna run through you, and they're going to run over you. So I'm glad that I have these pads on and this helmet, because these guys are pretty fucking big, and so a bit hesitant at first. And you know, I haven't had full contact sport in a while, so it's like we're medyo, should I pick him up? Should I like touch his stomach or his arm, or how should I take him down? Is there a specific way to actually, you know, tackle this person? But eventually, step by step, you learn that, I guess, and then you know you'll have your tackling drills, and um, the other captains and co-captains will give you information and be like, you know what, you just go in there, look for the lower part, and then you just lift after that. Just don't hesitate, because the moment you hesitate, they'll take advantage of that, and that's a negative. Yeah.
Sino yung player na parang medyo nag-hesitate ka o medyo tinaga ka nung nakita mo?
It has to be Paul. Yeah. So Paul Herradura, he was the one. He's built. I mean, I think he's the most built out of everybody there. This guy works out. You can tell. You know he's athletic.
Anong
He's
nangyari?
tall. He's athletic.
Oh, nagkaharap na ba kayo? Nagkaharap na kayo? Ano bang nangyari dun sa ano?
No. We didn't. We hindi pa kami nag-Oklahoma. I mean, I don't think so. No, I don't know. No, we haven't. But before, when we were doing Oklahoma drills, we never were paired. So what would happen is when we do Oklahoma drills, it's like we take turns, or Chief would call our names, because he wants us to test. Before, it was when I first joined last year, he would only like to pair up sometimes newbies with newbies, you know, fair fight, you know. So that's what he would do. He would call out the names, and then he would make you guys like he would either have a strategy, like for example, offense has to get the ball past here, or it's just heads up. First one to cross the lines, whichever type of drill he wants to do for Oklahoma. But we were never paired up. It was just he was the one that was most daunting. That was like, you know what, he's the one he's going to put up the most challenge. Or maybe the other big guys for the other line, for like, I mean, they're all ridiculously big. I mean, especially if you go up against somebody, a lineman. Either it's going to be like, you know, one of the senior ones like Marlo or JC or even Ronnie. I mean, these guys are like freaking 5'9", 6 foot, huge built. I'm like this 5'7", scrawny ass motherfucker. I'm saying I cannot go through these guys. I will get stomped on. And so I was like, damn, I need to work out, and I need to drink more protein or whatever, because yeah, I'm a rookie here, but I want to keep playing for this team, but I need to make sure that I'm going to be on these motherfuckers level, because I will get squashed like a bug, and I need to keep up my game.
Kamusta naman si BJ Padua?
He's
coach. Kamusta?
Man, great. So the first few practices that when the tryouts were happening, he wasn't there. He was in the U.S. He was on vacation. It was summer, but it was like his captains were handling the team and everything. So the first few practices, we were like, all right, cool, this is nice. All right, pretty easy. But they were like, all right, everybody, make sure you guys come here next week. Chief is gonna be here from the U.S. He does not fuck around. There is no more late shit or else, all right? Because if somebody else will be late, everybody will have to do laps and everybody will have to do push-ups. So again, don't fuck up. He'll be here. And so, you know, when we're doing these drills and we're doing warm-ups, and I mean, he makes us do extra warm-ups. So make us do like these Superman reaches, and he'll blow the whistle. But he makes it 2 times harder. but it's a good thing because it's for us and for us for our endurance and our strength. But he teaches us a lot. He teaches us kids, especially like the other newbies that don't have no knowledge of the sport. His knowledge and skill of each position is beyond question. You know.
Ano masasabi mo dun sa nangyaring combine natin? Kasi first time na ginanap dito yun sa atin. Kahit hindi naman ganun
It was fun. It was fun, actually. It was really fun. I like the scrimmage, how everybody was put into different teams afterwards. So we kind of got to know some of the players. I actually don't know them by names, but you know, I know them by faces. And if ever we do see each other on the field again, I'm like, look, I was on your combined team when we played for summer combined of 2020, and you know, it helps build relationship, co-relationship between not just you and your team itself, but also it opens revenue to build a relationship with other members of different teams and be like, okay, also you play for that position too. All right, we're getting trained for this certain type of drill. It was great. I mean, I honestly liked it. Yeah, I wish we could have played this summer.
Ano sa tingin mo ang nagiging problema yung na-encounter ng ating tackle football or flag football community? Any
Well, I met some of the other players too on the other flag football team. I actually, I think there's just like weird mentality that they have that's going around. Like for example, if I played flag football or if I played tackle football for cadets or for rebels, if I decided to train with another team, it would probably be, you know, like this negative vibes or attitude that you might get from your original team, which I get. Loyalty is loyalty. It's just that, you know, I would never ever do that. It's just that when some other team members would do that, I think they get a little bit of dirt, you know, like, oh, or whatever. But it's understandable that, you know, we help try to raise these kids up. We let them borrow their pads. We expect them to play on their team. It's just, it's kind of weird. Like, for example, I was supposed to maybe try to actually play with this, like, one girl from a different team. She was like, you know, you should play for a team. But, you know, I'm hesitant to do it. You know, I was like, you know, I don't want to do that. I don't want to look like a betrayer for my team or whatever. They might think of it as like a pirating thing again, even though, you know, we're just going to play. Because I honestly just generally love football, whichever, if it'd be like the flag football with these people that I play in BGC or with Blue Pitch on Friday Night Lights or whatever, just football itself, you know. I love the game. But I also don't want to ruin that relationship that I have with my brothers for Rebels because, you know, they're my brothers. I would never ever do that. If anything, I'm trying to lift them up from whatever issues that they have, or, you know, help them up with, you know, coming up with me together. It's just that they might think of it a wrong perspective if I decided to play flag football with a different team. And that's not kind of the message that I wanted to give across or whatever.
Ikaw, kung papipiliin ka, saan mo gustong maglaro? Sa mas malakas na team o dun sa mas mainang team?
No, I would I would still wherever these guys are, the ones that I usually play with. Regardless if we're weak or that we're small, we will rise and fall together. So the thing about how we do it on our trainings and stuff or whatever, it isn't, you know, I'm not so sure, but we generally like each other. You know, these are the dudes that, you know, you can dick around with, you know, you can actually be dudes with. These are the guys that, you know, we're all a little bit mental, actually. You know, we all like to make stupid jokes or whatever. But these are your brothers. These are your comrades. You know, I will that kind of bond that you form with those, regardless if you do get into like an argument, or let's say something heated comes up or whatever, and you guys like it gets heated on the field, you guys start trash talking to each other, whatever, you know, scrimmage gets real. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens, you know, during football or while we're playing football, that is football. But the bond that you make and grow together, especially when you have a team like this, man, that just isn't something that you can, you know, you can find. So regardless kung mahina kami or strong kami, whichever place we make it, in flag football or in tackle football,
It's the people
I'll
around you
still
talaga,
choose
you
them.
know?
I'll still choose them. There is no hesitation on that.
Ano sa tingin mo ang maitutulong mo sa ating community para mag-grow naman? Ano sa tingin mo?
To help out the community, well, to let the boys know I'm always here for this type of community, or these kind of events. I will always be there in practice. You know, every Saturdays, I already tell everybody, like, you know, yeah, I'll be late. I might have, you know, I'll be coming out for sometimes I'll be late. But every Saturday, I will try my best to be there. I mean, you can probably ask the other boys that I play with that I'm mostly always there on Saturdays. And my presence alone, and having an additional head count that you can always count on. If you guys ever need help with transportation, whichever, like if we're going to go to a game and you guys need any help transportation, I don't mind picking you guys up. For the help out with the community, man, just let me know if I can, whatever you guys need, like if you guys need any help on some sort of areas, I'll probably do my best, or help out with the boys with, you know, their interviews or their resumes. Let me know any form of way that I can help out with the other brothers and help them grow, because I'll be there for them.
Okay, final words tayo. If ever happen na matuloy ang season natin, 2021 or basta next year, anong aabangan nila kay Martin Ikemura? Ano masasabi na sa mga opponents natin?
What you guys can be ready for is, I'm just going to bring my A game as much as possible. I can't wait to play. And I have my gear, my pads here that I look at every day. Sometimes try it on just because I miss putting on that helmet. What you guys can, I just be ready. I mean, the moment that they lift these bans and this enhanced community quarantine, and they say we're allowed to practice again, or at the fields, I'm ready doing my strength and conditioning here, and the moment that they say that that we're allowed to play, I'm 100% ready, and I will bring my A game. So
Nice. Ayun, mga kaputbol, narinig natin si Martin Ikemura. Anyone na gusto mo i-shoutout?
Just my team. I want to give a shout out to all the boys on my team and all the support that they've given me. I want to give a shout out to Chief for giving us the training and the football pads to train with. His knowledge and presence and skill. Thank you for that. I want to give out to the other co-captains on the team who actually helped nurture the newbies last year. And everybody, you, Sir Anthony, and everybody that makes this possible for us to play. I mean, you guys, thank you for helping build this kind of community. I actually never thought that this would be happening.
Yun, dito na tayo. Thank you Martin. At yun po, nakausap po natin si Martin Ikemura, Rebels American Football. Sana po lagi tayong safe, mag-stay lang po tayo sa bahay, kung wala tayong trabaho, mag-stay po lagi, face mask, sumunod sa mga protocols na pinatutupad ng ating government. Shoutout po pala kay PJ Padua, yan, pogi-pogi, Tito PJ, kumusta? Ingat lagi. Kay Obey Montano, Kuya Obey, kay Tito Philip Laude, at sa mga teams, ubo ng Metro Manila Club Summer League. Dito na lang, good day.